Hi everyone, we are La
La
Chimolala,
la.
and we are here with our Saturday night rendezvous. We have come back with Bandit. Woohoo!
Yes,
Who suggested Bandit?
Maureen, our fantasy, one of our
Yay!
fantasies. Yes. She had so many other suggestions too, like in flying, which we covered in our rendezvous as well.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
Double Dipper.
Yeah, most definitely. So we love double dippers, triple
Yep.
dippers, quadruple dippers because we multi-stand too. So
Well, I've never heard of this band, like never. When you told me about it, I assumed it was a guy band. So I was pleasantly surprised when I was like, oh, wait, it's ladies? I was like,
yay!
yay.
Yay. Yeah, I've never heard of this band either. Actually, their name stands for uh, Be Ambitious and Do It. Sorry, that's my thinking face, you guys. It's not like I'm offended or anything. It's
She didn't
just
have a stroke. She's good.
yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. So their name is Be Ambitious and Do It. So,
Which
which is
is
like
cute. It's like what are they, like a sneaker company? It's so cute.
yeah,
I
so
just think it's
cute.
really adorable.
Yeah, and it's kind of like very empowering as well,
Oh
especially
yeah,
being women.
totally.
Yeah,
Totally.
so good for
Yeah.
them.
I think
Yeah.
it sends a cute message. Like I'm already predisposed to want to like them.
Yes, we are all about women and empowerment and lifting each other up because that's what we should do.
Mhm.
So good for them.
And it sounds like maybe they'll be sassy, and sassy is our favorite kind of girl group.
Yes, we love sass. Sass is fun because we're both sassy ourselves.
Yes.
Yeah, so before we rendezvous, you guys, with Bandit, you guys, if you have like a band that you think is underrated, it doesn't have to be a girl band, boy band, it could be anything, it could be soloists too. Um, Let us know in the comments, like who strikes your fancy and you think that they're underrated, and let us know your at least your top three songs. That's the deal. And then we will perhaps rendezvous with your artist. Yeah, and that being said, you guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so that we can continue on with more rendezvous. You guys want to rendezvous with us, right? Because we
You
want to
do.
rendezvous with you guys.
Okay, let's get started. So actually, Bandit were rookies the same year as TXT, 2019. Yes, that's right. Everything we do is judged in before TXT and after TXT. So this is an ATXT band. Actually, no, they're just a couple months ahead of them. So they're
Hmm.
rookies the same year. So it's 2019. Picture it. It's
Yeah,
2019.
and
It's
we
right
should.
before the entire world is going to collapse.
I know, right? And we should mention, if this is your first time being here, we're saying TXT because TXT is Beth's old group. So, I mean,
True. Sorry.
yeah,
My benchmark for everything.
yes, and that is quite okay. I'm here for it.
Yeah. 2019 is basically like you got to put on your 2019, your pre-pandemic hat. Just
Yeah,
remember that. Like we were different people then, honestly.
yes, most definitely. And I feel like this 2019, I felt like it was perhaps like a really big year in K-pop because so many things happened that year. Like, of course, a lot of the Fortune bands that are really popular today, started in 2019, TXT being one of them. And like Oneness is like on the rise too, and they came from
Hmm.
2019, I believe. And 2019 also reminds me of BTS. The Love Yourself era happened that
Yeah.
year, and that's you guys know
They
where
went
that
global.
happened now. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. And Monsta X released a first English full album. So a lot of benchmarks that year, I feel like.
Yeah.
So great time to be a K-popper,
Yeah, definitely. And didn't Steve Aoki produce like at least three K-pop singles that year?
I
Like he was really starting to like dive in.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Steve Aoki. So I think
Sorry,
you
what did
made.
I say?
I was like,
What did I say next? There's something weird.
at first, I was like, is that a comedian? But I was like, no, you're good.
Sorry.
You're no,
My
Steve.
bad, guys.
Yeah, Steve Aoki. Yeah, if you guys don't know him, he actually produced really fun EDM music. He's a very famous DJ. He has a residency in Las Vegas, and you know you made it big if you have a residency in Las Vegas
Especially as a DJ.
as a DJ. Yeah,
Especially.
especially. Yeah, because Tiesto's a big name out there. Zed is a big name out there.
Mhm.
You know, and they all have residencies. But anyways, Steve Aoki still has a residency out there. But yeah, Mic Drop with BTS is a big one,
Mhm.
and Play It Cool
Mhm.
is another one with Steve Aoki. But I think that one, yeah, I think you may be right. I
I
Mic
feel like
Drop,
there's another big one too all around this time. So
yeah,
there's just
yeah.
like a lot of excitement from other markets, I feel
Hmm.
like,
Yeah.
suddenly.
Yeah.
It's kind of when they're really on the uprise right here.
Yeah, I want to
So
say mic drop might be 2018. So, anyways, random.
random.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
there's definitely other people. Definitely. I just feel like there was like a huge influx of back and forth. Suddenly there was like a lot of like American songwriters and vice
Oh,
versa.
oh yeah, yeah. Like French Montana was on Monster X's stuff, and so very famous Latin singer that's also I think on the Encanto soundtrack too. I can't remember his name from. I can't actually I can't pronounce his name. Oh, Sebastian. He has a Y in his name. I can't pronounce his last name.
Well, I haven't seen like an animated movie in 10 years, so I can't help. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah, no, no, no. Wait, hold on. Now I gotta look up his name now because it's
Okay.
gonna drive me mad, you guys. But he also Yatra, Sebastian Sebastian Yatra, also collaborated with Monsta X that year and sang Magnetic at the end of the year. There's a lot of collabs going on that year.
So
So
yeah, I feel like it was an exciting time in music. There's just like a lot of like new things happening. Everything seemed like it was like on the table.
yeah,
So this is, I believe, their title track from their debut album, debut single, debut album, something
uh,
like that.
I'm not sure.
Sorry, guys. As you know, we're looking into bands we've never seen anything or know
Yeah,
anything
yes.
about. So this is one of their first big singles, and it's called "Dumb," and it is from 2019, their debut year. It actually has 4.6 million views, which is quite good, I feel like, for like a brand new band.
Oh yeah,
So
absolutely.
here we go. This is Bandit, "Dumb." Oh, that's pretty.
Ooh.
Oh, interesting. I wasn't expecting this beat.
Hmm. I like the dresses.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, that was cool.
Hmm.
Ooh, I
I
love her
like her
voice.
voice. Me too.
Wow. Oh, ooh, I like her voice. Cute. Ooh,
Wow.
I like those outfits.
날 갖고 싶잖니 yeah. 또 후회하기 전에 너 바보 같은 것들만 봐봐도 모든 내 맘도 덤덤덤 날 사랑해 그거면 돼 뭐라고 했어 한 걸음 먼저 내 앞에 설 용기조차는 없다면 No second chance I go my way 난 미련 없이 bye bye done
Wow.
bye bye done 난 미련 없이 bye bye done
Wow.
Mm.
Wow.
Okay,
What'd you
so
think?
yeah, I like the song. It has like a it's not too fast paced, you know.
Mhm.
It's like right in the middle, you know.
Has
I
like a
feel
nice swing beat, like you could dance to it and move to it, but it's not like a lot of work.
yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, it kind of it feels like a little I wouldn't say it's dark either. It doesn't feel dark to me, but it's not overly vibrant either,
Hmm.
you know? And yeah, who is that woman that we both pointed out?
Oh
Her
my gosh,
voice
the
is
husky
gorgeous.
alto,
Yes.
please.
Yeah. What a beautiful voice. Oh my
Gorgeous. And I
goodness.
thought the woman after her too, with the really like clear soprano. I was just like, yeah, wow, you sound beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, I really did think all the ladies had a lot of talent.
Hmm.
Their voices sound really good and they sound good together. But then when they were singing solo, I was like, whoa, they all sound so different. But
Yeah.
then when they sang together, they sounded blended in like one great tone. So
Hmm.
that takes a lot of work.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but it really made them all stand out when they did their solo stuff, which I really liked.
Hmm. Hmm. And what did you think about the stages?
Oh, it was interesting. I wasn't 100% sure. I wish there were subtitles
Yeah.
because I would really like to know what we were being dumb about. Because I wasn't sure from the music video. I thought it was pretty and that they looked great.
Hmm. Yeah.
But it didn't have a story, so because we don't know the words, I was a little like, I wonder what's going on.
Yeah, I think like unfortunately, you know, there's no subtitles,
Yeah.
but I mean, you
It's
know,
hard to
that's
subtitle everything, we're very aware.
yes, yes. And we both enjoy the song, but like
Yeah.
it's interesting, you know, when there's no subtitles. So like I started to really hone in on the stages as well.
Mhm.
The stages are like very, very simple,
Mhm.
and which is kind of nice,
It
you know?
feels like a early period. You know what I mean? Like I feel
Mm-hmm.
like music videos get more complicated the longer you've been around.
Yes. So, and you could definitely tell that this is like, you know, they're kind of like, okay, well, we're kind of testing you out right now, you
Hmm.
know? And not to say that like
It's
that,
about seeing them, not seeing
yes.
a concept.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I was gonna say that didn't take away from them because then like, you know, we focused on them a lot more too, you know, and their
Hmm.
voices. And but I actually do like the simplicity of it too. Like
Hmm.
the purple, just like a simple purple background, just one of the ladies sitting down and fanning herself with that extra feathery thing, you know, I mean,
I
with
know. It looked like
flowers.
owl feathers or falcon feathers or something. It looked
Yeah.
like a bird of prey. It was crazy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And, you know, like everything all red and bold, you know, and I
Hmm.
felt like
I liked
that
the floor a lot, which is weird, but it had like a
yeah.
really good sheen that was showing like them almost as shadows dancing. It was cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know.
So, yeah.
Weird stuff we noticed.
I
Also, I
know.
noticed her choreography a lot. And it was just complicated enough for me to be like, whoa, that looks hard. But simple enough for me to like oh, that's cute. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like
Yeah, I will
it tread a good line.
yes. I will say the whole linking of like all the ladies.
Hmm.
I've done that in the past, you know, like sometimes in traditional dancing you do like a lot of arm like not arm linking. Well, there are some arm linking, but like you know when
Uh-oh,
I
guys. Don't
yeah.
worry, no one's gonna fact check you. Say whatever you want.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but you know, in my much younger years, you know, like when I did like a lot of traditional dancing, of well, obviously this is not traditional dancing, but like when we do some similar dancing like that, when all the girls are in one line like that, like it's actually pretty hard to like, because you're reliant on other people too, to twist or whatever at the same time, So, when I saw them do that movement twice, I was like, oh, like the timing has to
That's
be
something
right.
that looks simple, right? But is actually super hard
Yeah. And you
because
could
there's like a
tell.
million moving parts.
Yeah, and you could tell if someone messes up, which I did in the past a lot, so I would attest to that.
So you were
So,
looking and you were like, wow, good job.
yeah, good job. Yeah, which I noticed like in a lot of these choreographies, they don't have that, like it's always like the girls all dancing in unison. So with the whole linking of the hands and stuff like that, it's not seen quite often, and
Mhm.
I'm glad that they had that movement there because it's just like, oh, that yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah,
I like
cool.
it.
It's like a nice little like shout out to tradition.
Yeah.
It's
And
cute.
so
I
it's
love
cute.
that.
I
I
like
love
it.
that. And I did want to say, except for one of the women, I did like how they all looked a little more grown up than
Hmm.
maybe rookies sometimes do.
Hmm.
Um, they didn't look like old by any means, which for the record, I'm not sure there should be an age limit on rookies. I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Hmm.
But they obviously weren't like 17,
Yeah.
except for like one lady who might have been. But most
Yeah.
of them
Yeah.
looked like they were like in their early 20s, and that was kind of nice. And then I felt like that was another reason why they had such color, because they had a little more like time in the world to figure out who they were. It's easier to be unique individuals if you know who you are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Facts.
I know. Precisely. Yes.
So I
Yes.
don't know. I kind of feel like maybe they felt more confident and like more sure of themselves. And again, that would come back to maybe having a little more, experience under their belts.
Yeah. And especially being a band that's called Be Ambitious and Do It, you kind of have to be confident,
Hmm.
like you can't have that name and not have any confidence,
Right. It
because
also implies a hard work ethic
yes.
and, yeah, just like really nonstop effort. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty good first, throwing yourself out there. Like, this is
Yeah.
us. This is who we are.
Yeah.
So
And
I
I
like that.
yeah, and I also like their facials too. Like bouncing off from like your grown up comment because like they knew how to look at the camera.
Yeah.
Not everyone that takes skill. I feel like
It's
so
weird. If you've never done it, guys, it's real weird.
yeah.
Like, look at this piece of machinery and glass and smile at it like you love it.
I mean,
Go.
come on, come on.
It's weird.
See, can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. Yeah,
I mean, it definitely takes some practice and getting used to, and I don't think that's the thing they probably get the least preparation for is
hmm.
performances in front of a camera, not in front of a crowd.
Yeah, exactly. Mm,
Not that they're bad at it, but like you said, again, they just seem seasoned.
yeah,
This didn't strike me as a super rookie group.
yeah,
I wouldn't have
yeah,
been surprised if this was their third mini album.
yeah, yeah.
So
Oh, what a
look
compliment.
at us going all at it
Ooh.
already.
Yeah,
Okay.
girl. All
So
right.
then we're going to jump ahead a year. This is 2020. Doom is upon us. And things have really changed.
Hmm.
And this is a music video called Jungle. They go up quite a lot. They have 8 million views. So they've pumped it up a bit. So you can tell that they're obviously like gaining fans and gaining traction, but maybe they just haven't had the right exposure yet.
Hmm.
So this is from 2020, Jungle. Here we go.
All right.
Oh, cute.
I am the king in the jungle. I am the king in the jungle. 여기 발디딜
Ooh.
틈 없는 사람
Her voice.
Yeah, wow.
똑같은 모습은 싫어. I don't like it. Baby boom 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 날 따라 춤을 춰도 나보다
I love their red outfits.
Yeah, really cute.
없어 벌써 멀리 번져가는 fire. 여길 채워가는
I wonder what her nationality is, because she can't be 100% Korean.
Her voice is gorgeous, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, this is cool looking.
Mm-hmm. She is so gorgeous.
Yeah, they all are.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's cute.
Oh, wow.
This is cute.
Right?
Ooh.
Mm.
What'd you think?
Wow. Wow. Well, very interesting. Like the bridge part or during the dance break, I did not expect that. Like
No,
the
I
change.
giggled a little because I was just like, whoa. And I really
Yeah.
did love the horns that they had in there. I thought were really fun with
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
jumping.
Yeah. Definitely the horns too. And so I was like, wow, like a lot of like I think we mentioned this a couple times in the other videos that we watched. There's not enough horns out there. So
More horns, more
more
horns.
horns. I feel like they're underrated.
Mhm.
And so for them to have that's very cool of them. So yeah, a really, really, upbeat song, I feel like. A
Mhm.
very
Cute
danceable
message,
song.
Queen of the Jungle. That's
Mm-hmm.
cute because, you always hear about the King of the Jungle. So it's a nice little twist.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Very fun and upbeat, like you said.
Yeah. So, yes, something to sway your body
Mhm.
a great workout song.
I really liked their red outfits and their black outfits. I wasn't a huge fan of the one with the peacocky feather print, but
Yeah.
I love how they managed to have something so close. Like the reds, at first you thought they were all identical, and then you saw the little details that made them different,
Mm-hmm.
which I kind of liked. I liked the like chameleon-like effect it had.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, this music video, though, I felt like we went on a journey with them to like different cities.
Hmm.
So which is like really cool. Like
Yeah, when she was on top of that church, is that Notre Dame or
yeah, it felt
that's
like
what it
it.
looks like? Yeah.
Yeah, it felt like it. So it's really cool. So I like how, yes, they're the queen of the jungle, but at the same time, I felt like this queen is taking us, these
Mhm.
queens are
Every
taking, yeah,
jungle
yes.
and cities are jungles.
Mm-hmm. And so they're taking us to like all these different jungles, with them, which is like
Yeah.
kind of cool. I like that.
It
Nice
is cool.
concept.
And they're totally like, I'm queen of here. I'm queen of here. I'm queen of here. These people love me. I can kill it here.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a bragging song, which is really fun and not super expected from a girl group. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I like that too.
Yeah, and it's really interesting too. They were in their red outfits, but I remember like one of the girls, like she was practically like squatting down like a dude, like in one of the dance moves,
Yeah.
which you wouldn't see as very classy because her, like she's like in a squat position, and but it's like it looked very confident. She was in a dress, you know, like girls
Yeah.
don't squat in a dress, you know.
Well, we're
But
not supposed to,
yeah, we're not supposed to. Society tells us not to.
but we've all
But
done
yeah,
it.
yeah. And so like she did it in one of her dance moves, and I was like, I noticed that. That's kind of cool. It's like,
Yeah.
you know, I'm breaking societal like, thought. I'm gonna
Yeah.
do whatever I want. I'm the queen, you know,
That's
like
cool.
whatever.
Yeah, I like it. Again, the swag of it.
Yeah,
I like the
yeah.
attitude.
Yeah, and I love the choreography, you know. I love the the where the dancers when they were wearing black and the girls were like
Yeah,
in
with the
red.
red.
Yeah, so that really stood out a lot because
That
of
was actually a very smart optical illusion theaters have used forever, but it really worked. I barely
Mhm,
noticed the women in black until there was like a moment where they had to
mhm.
like help them for a jump. And then I
Yeah.
was like, oh damn, have there been people there the whole time? Like I literally
Yeah.
did not see them. It's amazing what your eye will do. It was just like,
Yes.
those are just shadows, ignore those.
Yeah.
And I did.
Yeah. Yeah.
So really effective and cool.
Yeah. And a great color combo. Black
Yeah.
and red are they're the best colors to wear, I feel like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally fun, totally cute. All
Yeah.
right. Let's go on to their next single. This is Venom. This is actually from 2022 because
So,
they took a little break during COVID, right?
So this is their latest comeback. And so that's all I know about the song. May
That's all we
2022.
know. That's all we
Yes.
know. It's from 2022. It's got 1.6 million views so far, but as we said, it's their newest comeback. So let's take a look. Here we go.
Alright.
Venom.
Venom, Venom, yeah.
Uh-oh. Yikes.
Oh,
따따따 들어와. Listen up, 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 come on now. 거대한 힘 숨길 수가 없지. 내 안에 다른 날 불러. 위험해 치명적이야. In my blood. Shredded, I can taste it. 하늘 위, 위, 위. That's my pleasure. Do bad things in the night time. 즐겨봐.
She tattooing that teddy bear?
나나나나나. 익숙한 것들을 벗어나. Like arrow, 네 심장을 겨눠 펑펑펑. 우주보다 높게 나를 물들여봐. 시원하게 질러.
Oh my gosh, did you see that nail?
yes.
Spit. Venom, Venom, yeah.
Oh my gosh, get it, girls.
Like I do, like I do, like I do. 내 이름 더 크게 외쳐줘 더 크게. You already know. Venom, Venom, yeah. 내 눈에 모두 다 비슷해. 식사한 건 전부 다 킥해. 누가 뭐래도 해보나 마나 I'm winner.
That's taking on her.
알아도 재미는 없어. 더 크게 에어. 신경 꺼 유치하게 굴지 마. 웃어줄 생각은 없어. 나나나나나나. 가십 나랑 물어 판단하지 마. If you want something just do it. No one can stop this.
Oh my gosh.
우주보다 높게
Whoa.
나를 물들여봐. 시원하게 질러. 지루할 틈은 없어. 느껴져 like that. 느껴져 like that. Shake it up 세상에 소리쳐라. Spit. Venom, Venom, yeah. Venom, Venom, yeah. Like I do, like I do, like I do. 내 이름 더 크게 외쳐줘 더 크게. You already know. Venom, Venom, yeah. Slow and low. 더 타오르게. Slow and low. 다시 심장이 요동치게. 갖고 싶다면 더 깊이로.
Wow.
세상에 날 던져.
She has such a great voice. Oh my
She
gosh.
really does. And notice they did 2 breakdowns. It's interesting.
Venom, Venom, yeah. Venom, Venom, yeah. Like I do, like I do, like I do. 내 이름 더 크게 외쳐줘 더 크게. You already know. Venom, Venom, yeah. Dum dum da dum dum, dum dum da dum dum. Let it burn. Dum dum da dum dum.
The cartoon.
Right? Wow.
Oh. Okay, I have to say, this is the three that we've listened so far. This is actually my favorite one.
I know, I really like it. I'm surprised it has so few views.
Yeah, and I don't know if it had to do with like their mini break that they had,
Mhm.
which does unfortunately affect like their fan base, you know.
Mhm.
So but this is a really fun song,
Yes.
very fast paced, but I love that though.
Super
Like,
danceable, super enjoyable. I could imagine getting ready to this.
yeah, this is I don't say this about a lot of songs, but this is like a very good song for a cardio based workout.
Mhm.
Definitely a spin class. Like, I don't know why in the middle of the song. Well, I know why because I love the gym. Um but I could imagine myself like doing a spin class to the song, like getting up from the saddle and then sitting down and this is a great walkway song, like just strutting your stuff, if for some odd reason you want to model in clothes, like this is a great song to model to.
You don't
And
need a reason.
yeah, exactly, and then also like I feel like this song would be a really good song to insert into like I don't F1 NASCAR type of movie too, as they're speeding, through, So, really, really fun song. I, yeah, I'll give you this. I'll give you a moment to speak right now about the song because, like, I really want to talk about the video afterwards. Obviously,
Okay, okay. Yeah, I really thought it had a cute hook. And I noticed this in the last song and I thought it was a fluke and I forgot to mention it, but they did it here too. They had two different breakdowns.
mm,
They had a
hmm
bridge and then they had a breakdown basically. Most people, the bridge and the breakdown's the same thing.
yeah,
So I was like, oh, and then so first you're like, whoa, and then you're like, whoa, and then it bounces back in and you're like, yay!
yeah,
Like, so yeah, you have that like it's like a roller coaster, right? Like you've made it to the top, you go down, but then you have to go back up, right?
hmm
So I thought this song did a really good job of that.
yeah,
Um, and I'm not sure it was my favorite, but I did really, really like it.
hmm
I thought it felt very modern. And again, swag is the word for them, I think.
yeah.
There's dudes in here, but you barely notice them. They're background. They're like the bikes.
I didn't even notice them.
They're props.
Yeah,
As
my
they should
goodness.
be.
Yeah,
And these ladies are in charge of everything.
yeah,
We don't need you.
yeah,
Again, I just felt like they have like a real powerful vibe and their voices are amazing.
yeah,
So good. Like
yeah.
I was a little worried because some of them, their hairstyling is just different enough that I'm like, oh my God, did they switch that girl out?
hmm
Like, a couple years is just long enough, especially in your early 20s, for your features to change a little.
Yeah.
So I like that it looks like it's the original team. And yeah, I would listen to this again. I thought it was super fun.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, they're confident queens,
Mhm.
like, and I love that energy that they exude. Because I feel like if there's like a little girl watching, like we want them to be someone who's not we want them to be very confident and not be, shy and frail. I mean, if they're naturally like that, obviously, but sometimes like
We
you,
want them to be themselves,
yeah.
whatever that is.
Yes, yes. But like when you see like these queens up here, like strutting their stuff, and it's just like,
It's inspiring.
yeah, it's very inspiring. You want to inspire the next generation to be, ambitious and be confident, and not be afraid, to live your life,
Mhm.
and this is what the girls like from these music videos, like what they're telling me,
Yeah.
it's a really, really good trait to have, and it's just, ugh.
These
It,
girls take no prisoners. They're
no,
ambitious. They don't feel bad about it. And guess what? They're going to do it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, these are all great lessons for ladies to learn. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty in. I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah. And like, wow, the super long nails too. I was
Yeah,
like,
that
oh my,
was crazy. I
I
was like,
was,
oh my God,
I was
she
like,
could cut someone with those.
yeah. I was like, oh my gosh, I guess that would be very hard to text someone, you know? So I was like, wow, that's tough.
Wow.
Yeah.
Again, great outfits though, interesting styling. They don't look like anyone else. Their music has a slightly different feel.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I don't know. Good message.
Yeah.
Totally fun. I'm surprised they aren't more popular, honestly, just from a sheer talent standpoint. And they also do a lot of dancing.
Yeah, they do. They do a lot of dancing in here, you know. So, but yeah, like one of my favorite outfits is just the beginning sequence when the girls were wearing pretty much a tie and
Hmm.
pants, you
Yeah.
know, and you know
And
they
those, again, they had those great, they were all slightly different, but the same.
yeah, I
This
mean
one
they're
in the
still
black and white.
sexy wearing that. Like,
Yeah.
jeez.
Yeah. Also, I wanted to talk about these outfits. I
Yeah.
wanted to talk about the teddy bear getting a tattoo. I thought was amazing. And I love the juxtaposition of being depressed and drowning in a sea of plushies versus being a badass and standing on top of a, dune buggy while you have a samurai sword. What?
Yeah.
Like, I loved how the girls showed all those in between. They're like, I'm all of this. I'm all
Yeah.
of this.
Yes. And the thought that
I
ran,
thought that was another great message. Sorry,
yeah.
just throwing that out there.
And another message is like, you know, don't cross them.
Yeah.
They know how to wield a sword.
We're always talking about how cute it is that guys have duality. Sometimes I think guys forget girls have duality too.
Oh
You
gosh,
just
yes.
mostly see our Aegyo, but guess
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's another side, a crazy duality that you better never, never awaken.
Yes. Yeah, and I love that, you know. I
But they
love,
show it here. Yeah. They're like,
yeah.
I do this and I do this, and I'm still, cool AF.
Yeah. Yeah, the
I know,
the
cute.
sword wielding though, like in my head
It was like gnarly, so
I
nuts.
was like,
Look
do
at this
not mess
one.
with
Look at
her.
those. Look at those.
I
They're
know.
crazy.
Yeah, look at her outfit
Look.
too. It's like I
Yeah.
love how she's
So
dressed.
cool.
She looks like an anime character too, like the way that
Yeah.
she's dressed,
That,
you
that
know?
with all the grommets and stuff, it's so gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
and the leotard that like has the French cut on the side.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
just see, look, you
Yeah.
didn't realize, right? But there's dudes driving those.
Yeah.
You don't notice them
I
because nobody cares.
yeah, I didn't realize
Because
them,
they're
you
just
know?
her lackeys. Nobody cares.
Because they're queens. They're
Right? Because she's
queens.
the goddamn queen and everyone else doesn't matter.
Yeah.
There's like a couple of them.
No, you're absolutely right. And they're wearing helmets too.
Yeah.
They're wearing helmets too. And uh, you know, with
They're part of the vehicle. They're not supposed to like stand out in any way.
yeah,
I
yeah.
love that.
And I feel like that's a dual thing too, you know, like instead of, you know, wearing a clever way of like wearing a mask too, you know.
The helmet, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, I
Yeah, this
mean,
was super, super fun. I really liked this.
yeah.
I loved these stages. All of these with the cutout.
Hmm. Yeah.
I thought those were really cute.
Hmm.
There were definitely a couple different sing-along bits. All the stuff with the dirt bikes, I loved.
I
It's
love the
funny
dirt
because the two
bikes.
most memorable scenes for me were the dirt bikes, but then also
Yes.
the plushy pit is what I'm gonna call
The
it.
plushy pin. I
Where
love
it
it.
literally looked like you were a sad person drowning,
Hmm. Hmm.
I just love that juxtaposition of that versus dirt bikes. It's
Yeah.
just awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these are fun. I will definitely check them out. I will definitely listen to their last mini album.
Yeah, same here. Same here.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Maureen. We really appreciate you sending in this awesome band. Oh my gosh, they are so freaking cool. And I love how they, you know, exude confidence. I mean, confidence queens. I'm gonna say that like a billion times because they
Do
are.
it. That's what we
Yeah.
like.
I know, I know. I hope more people know about
Mhm.
them. My
Yeah.
goodness. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for watching with us. If you guys like this video, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we are
La
La
Chimolala.
And we will see you next week for the next rendezvous. Sorry.
It's okay.
Not a confidence queen right now for me, but now I am.
Oh, I saw it. I saw it. Bye, guys.
Annyeong.